Today, I hope to reveal one of the craziest PSA submissions that you all will ever see. What's up, Breaker Army? I'm CardBreaker. Welcome back to another epic video. After a few months long wait, we finally have our PSA submission back that myself, Roland, and Mark submitted some stuff. I think it was back in like November. PSA's been a little slow right now, but this submission is going to be insane, guys. I already know of some of the cards because I did get spoiled just a little bit, which is okay because there were some crazy upcharges. So I'm really hoping, like, some of it I do, some of it I know, some of it I don't know. So I know some upcharges were justified, some were not. We just got to dive into it. I know that Mark and Roland have been eagerly waiting. They've been crazy, not patient, to get back and see just what we actually got from this submission. Before we rip into our box and see what cards we got back from PSA and those grades, I do have an Ultimate Rare Triggered Summon. This is a card that I didn't know existed for a while. Check out this artwork. Celtic Guardian and Battle Ox going off against each other as an Ultimate Rare. Can't get better than that. And for a chance to win, make sure you leave a like on today's video, make sure you're a subscriber, and make sure you guys ring that bell. And let me know your favorite cards that we got graded. Let me know the favorite grade that you saw. There's going to be a lot to choose from. I think I have 10 or so cards myself. I think Mark's got about 10 or so, and I think Roland has 3, maybe 4, something like that. So there's going to be a lot to choose from, guys. A lot of different eras, a lot of really cool stuff, but I can't wait, guys. I got to get into this box. All right, and we have our box within a box. I do have to give a huge shout out to my guy, Al. He has been a huge help for all my PSA submissions, helping clean cards, fix cards. Yes, he does it all. Absolute legend, so make sure you guys go check him out. Here is his Instagram, so guys, go give him a follow, give him some support. He's such an awesome dude. So he actually did us a favor here and labeled everything. So Mark's stuff is going to be here, and then mine and Roland's will be here in the middle. There was one card, unfortunately, that did not get graded, which I don't really agree with, but it is what it is. You guys will see what it is. So we're going to, I guess, let's take everything out maybe and do like different stacks you guys can see. We'll probably go through Mark's card first, then maybe Roland's and I think that might be the best bet. We've got mine and Roland's stuff here on the right, and then Mark's stuff here on the left. So if you guys ever see one of these, come back with your PSA submission. This means that there's obviously a card inside, and this means something didn't get graded. We're just going to reveal this real quick. So it was my Black Magician Girl. This is the original. I think it's Dual Monsters Dice or something like that. Dual Dice Monsters, I think is what it is. Yeah, DDM. So they labeled it as no holder because of missizing. So they're saying like the edges and the corners and stuff are not right, which I don't agree with, but you know, it is what it is. PSA is going to do whatever they want to do. Is that stuck on the label? Yeah, it is. So for those of you who've never seen this card before, this is what it looks like. So it is what it is. Gorgeous card. We're just going to keep her, I guess, raw. If anybody wants it, hit me up. I thought I had a chance at like at least a 9 minimum. But it is what it is. If anybody does want that. I know there's a lot of waifu collectors out there like Dark Magician Girl. So okay, we're going to save Roland's and mine for last, and we'll go with Mark, just so we can have a stack of, you know, hopefully a bunch of 10s. So we'll see for Mark. All right, let's start with the first card. So we've got an OCG card here. This looks to be Japanese, I think. So let's turn this way. And we've got the Injection Fairy Lily. Crazy story about this card. So I sent this, Mark sent it to me, it obviously gets submitted, and he sent it to me in a one touch. It actually came in bent on the top edge because Mark's just a dummy. It was not intentional, but he accidentally put the wrong size sleeve in there, so bent it. So Al, being the amazing legend he is, actually managed to fix it. So I know the spoiler for this card. Mark is going to be so excited because it hit the Gem Mint 10. To go from potentially damaged to a Gem Mint 10 is insane. Congratulations, Mark. I know he was so excited to see this card come back. So we managed to hit the 10. Huge congrats, bro. All right, our next card. We got a bunch of cards to go through, so we're going to try and just go through these kind of quickly. Ooh, Magician of Black Chaos. So absolutely amazing looking Ultimate Rare. Beautiful card. Beautiful card. These original Dual Monsters eras Ultimate Rares are just insane. You guys know they're some of my favorites. All right, let's see what he got. And it is a 7? What? How did this hit a 7? Like, I thought this would hit like an 8, maybe a 9. I mean, I know it has like you can see a little tiny like speck of white up there. I was not expecting a 7 on this. I know it had a little bit of back scratching, but a 7 is harsh. That is really rough. All right, so 9s, 8s. I guess we'll just put a 7 there for now. That is so bad. All right, our next card, we've got an English card here. So let's see what we have in this one. It is the Jinzo. This is the 25th anniversary one. These are actually growing on me. I wasn't the biggest fan of them when they first came out, but these holos actually do shine really well. And it hit a mint 9. It's a bit OC, so that kind of makes sense. Plus, like, any of these newer, like 2010, 2011, or was it 2010? I think it was 2010 through like 2017. Those eras of the reprints were just really tough to grade. Okay, next one. We've got another OCG card. What could we have? It is, ooh, the Maji Magician Girl. This card should be pretty easy to grade. I'm going to assume this hit a 10. I don't think it's super expensive because it's, you know, it's an OCG card. Fairly easy to grade because they are newer. Actually, no, this is 2011. Wow. All right, 9 or 10? Ah, it's a 9. Oh, I'm sure Mark's still going to like the 9, but of course we're hoping to see a 10. That's a really nice card. This card really needs to come to the TCG. I don't think it ever will. Do you guys think it will? So far, Mark is doing okay. I know he's going to be so excited for that Injection Fairy Lily. Got another OCG card. What do we have here? And it is the Stardust Dragon. We actually pulled this on the channel, right? Did we pull this one? I think we did when we opened this box for him. I think so. So this will be pretty cool. I know that this isn't like the chase from the set because this one actually comes as a QCR, but this is Asian English Prismatic Rare. Gorgeous card, guys. These look so nice. Okay, and the reveal. Oh, a 10. That is huge. It's a little bit OC as well, so this one kind of snuck by. That is so nice. These prismatics, guys. OCG just doesn't play around with the quality of those. So nice. All right, stacked up nicely. Next card, we got an English card. Let's see. This is something a bit older. This might be... He had some Elemental Hero collection cards in here. No, this is the Toon Harpy Lady. First edition collector's rare. Actually, no, this is pretty center. A little bottom heavy, but let's see. Collector's rare first ed, Gem Mint 10. Let's go, Mark. So we're definitely hitting some 10s. I know he's going to be super excited about that one. I don't know how crazy he is about Toon like Harpy Lady and stuff, but can't be upset when you hit Gem Mint 10s. Our next card for him, Illusion of Chaos. Okay, we both submitted one of these. Both Starlight Rares. I'm going to be so jealous if his hits the 10 and mine doesn't. So come on, this is a gorgeous card. This is one of my favorite modern cards. Here we go, and the reveal, and it is a Gem Mint 10. Gorgeous card, Mark. Congratulations, bro. I'm really hoping that mine hit a 10 as well. I really do. This 10 stack is looking nice. Nice and tall. All right, we got another English card. What do we have here? Back is looking okay, not too bad. This is very well-rounded zeros at the very end. Ooh, Elemental Hero Shining Flare Wingman. This is the classic 10 promo from 2006, guys. And we got a Mint 9. That's not bad. These 10 cards are really tough to grade. So even hit a 9 is pretty good. I would take that. If I was Mark, I would be pretty happy with that one. All right, we are getting down to the end of Mark's stack. So let's see what we have here. I see a little edge spot on there. This one maybe not graded so well. What could it be? It is Elemental Hero Thunder Giant. My personal favorite Elemental Hero as the Elemental Hero Collection Secret Rare. Gorgeous card. Really tough to grade these cards. I'm going to guess this could still snake a 9. Maybe an 8, and it is a 9. Let's go. Okay, so with that little white spot back there, yeah, I knew it wasn't like gonna hit a 10, but that's pretty big. Mark, I'm in the market. You don't want this guy. Let me know, because I think I need to upgrade mine. The one I have is it's like at the bottom end of near mint. Definitely not something definitely something I'd like to upgrade. Definitely something I'd like to upgrade. So congratulations so far. Mark's doing really well. All right, our next card. I think this is another older one. It is, Flame Wingman, same thing. I think he submitted 3 different Elemental Hero Collection copies in here. All right, another gorgeous looking secret rare. What do we have? It is a near mint to mint 8. That's a bummer. Really, I thought, in my opinion, when I looked at these cards prior to sending them over to Al, I thought this was cleaner than that, but what do I know? I'm not a grader, guys. I'm not a grader. So our stacks are pretty good. Like, to come back with, that's what, 4 10s, 4 9s, that's really not bad. Mark's doing pretty well. All right, next one. I know he has a Sparkman in here. Let's see. Is this the Sparkman? It is the Sparkman. I wanted this card from him. He's like, no, dude, I got to grade it. So it's a 10. This is huge. It's a tiny bit OC, but not as OC as some of the 10s we have so far. Come on, guys. Give us the 10. Oh, it's a 9. A 9 is still good, though. A 9 is still good. So 2 out of 3 hit 9s. Those cards are so hard to gem in 10. Like some of the hardest cards to gem in. Down to our last 2 cards for Mark. So let's see what we have here. I know what this last one is. I know what it is. I know Mark's probably anxiously waiting for. What is this one? Didn't we... I thought we sent in some Harpy Lady thing. Maybe we didn't. I'm not entirely sure. I can't remember. Ooh, and the Avion. I forgot we sent this one in. I thought we sent in a Japanese, like, Harpy Lady card. Maybe it got mixed in our stack. And if it did, that's fine. All right, Elemental Hero, Avion. Maybe one of these will hit a 10. Come on. Come on. Oh, near mint to mint 8. This one is kind of OC, though. And it's, like crooked some. Like, it's tilted that way. Still a nice looking card, though, regardless. Even hitting the 8. All right, and the last card of the submission, guys. This is probably one of the biggest cards in the sub that if this card were to do really well, then it would be big money. This card was cracked, I think. Was it a 9 or was it a BGS 8? It was either BGS 8 or BGS 9. I can't remember. Mark's obviously going to correct me and let me know down below. But I do have unfortunate news, Mark. You're not going to like me when we reveal the grade on this one. So we're going to take a look at this. This is the SM51, and I really hate to get your hopes up, but PSA shafted you. Shafted you. Gave this a 7. I could not believe it. Now, don't get me wrong. It did have some edge marks like up here in the top. I can't remember which side, like in this corner is a little wonky, but to hit a 7 is insane on this card. I don't agree with it. I do see like a little tiny, now that I'm looking at it, I see like a little tiny soft corner up there. I think this was an 8. Was it a BGS 9? I can't remember. But I do think this is not quite the blue luster version for the SM51 for Blue Eyes, but it does have some pretty nice blue color on it. So yeah, Mark, I don't agree with this being a 7. I think that was kind of harsh, but overall, really not too bad. You know, obviously to hit a 7 on that really sucks. I know he was really rooting big time to hit that in like at least a 9, maybe a 10. I didn't think it had 10 potential, but at least maybe 9. So not bad though, not bad. So we hit 4 10s, 5 9s, 2 8s, and 2 7s. The 7s hurt, but it is what it is. So now we're going to go into my stack and Roland stack. Now moving into our massive stack for Roland and I. So I don't know which order this is in. I don't know if it's Roland's cards first. I think he had 3 cards in this submission that were from the Magic Roller Booster box break that we did back in October for his birthday. You guys remember, we pulled some pretty epic stuff for him. We're hoping we did well. Let's see what our first card is. I think this looks like a newer card. This is definitely not, we're not starting with his stuff at least. So let's see what it is. I don't remember all the newer stuff I sent in. Oh, the Blue Eyes. This is from Retro Pack. I sent this in because it was probably the cleanest Retro Pack holo I've seen. So I was expecting like minimum a 9 with this. Let's see. What? How did we hit an 8 on this? There was no chipped edges, no corner issues, no problems at all. Like that right there, these are on the sleeve, these little tiny marks right there. That is robbery. What? No way. This card literally had nothing on it. Like nothing on it at all. What the heck? That is insane. It is what it is. Starting it off with an 8. That is not, that doesn't feel good. Oh well. All right, going into our next card. I hope that at least one of our Dark Crisis cards hit a 10. Come on, what's next? It is, ooh, Red Dragon Archfiend. I bought like 20-something copies of this card off TCG Player. I was like, all right, one of these have to be gem mint worthy, so I'm hoping that this is the one. Please hit the 10. Come on. Well, the hunt continues. The hunt continues. That is insane. Why did this hit a 9? It was so centered. Like, I'm tempted to crack this and try it again. There was nothing wrong with this one. There's no way that should have should not have hit a 10. Centered, everything. That's insane. I really might crack that one and try again because that was the cleanest of 20-something copies that I bought. All right, another, this appears to be newer. What else did I send in? What do we have? Ooh, My Illusion of Chaos. All right, Mark hit the 10. Let's hope that we can hit the 10 because this, again, this is my favorite modern card. I bought this raw off of Uber Trading, so shout out to Uber. If this comes back to 10, you're a legend. And yes, we got the 10. Let's go. Oh, that's amazing. My favorite modern card. This is, I don't know, this might have to go up on a spot on the display. I'm not entirely sure where, but I love this card, guys. That is one of my favorites. So we hit our first 10. Didn't start off quite as strong as Mark did, but that's okay. I'm so happy. I'll take this as a 10 over that as a 10. Love it, love it, love it, love it. All right, next card. We've got some dust and stuff on here. What do we got? Next one is, oh my gosh. I've been trying to find an upgrade for my Thor for about 2 or 3 years now. This is the cleanest card that I have found. Was very well centered. Not perfect. Definitely not perfect centering. I couldn't see a single flaw in here. No scratches. Very little ulti stamp. It is NA print. Here we go, guys. Come on. Yes! Let's go! We hit the 10! Oh, that is huge. So now we can take away our 9 up there and actually put the 10 in its spot where he belongs. That is so big. Now we just have to hit the other 3. The Odin and the Loki. Maybe the Ghoster Odin one day, but that is so huge. That is one of my favorite cards that I think I've ever graded. I think I take back all the trash talking of the 8 and the 9 and those two. Like, this is replaceable. This is like under 100 bucks. This, I don't even know. Like, this is going to sell for raw price. I am tempted to crack these two and regrade them, but this one was just like, okay, it was so clean. Like, and it's a Blue Eyes. If it hits the 10, it's going to hold value, so why not try it again? It is what it is. Or not again, but try it and, you know, just hold on to it or whatever. All right, let's go next card. What do we got? Ooh, Dark Magician. So this is another one, I think. Did I get this from Uber Trading as well? I think I did. I think I picked it up from him in one of his Whatnot streams, which go check him out. There's some legendary people that have helped us get some pretty nice cards. This one was a little bit OC, but one of the cleanest copies I've seen from the structure decks. I think it's a structure deck, right? All right, Ultimate Rare First Ed Gem Mint 10. That's pretty cool. So now we just got to get the Blue Eyes. So this isn't like the most insane looking Ultimate Rare, and I know a lot of people don't like the tablet art, but that's cool. This is definitely staying in the collection. Like, I told myself, like, if this comes back to 10, I'm not selling it. Because it is just too cool of a card. It's too unique. It's the only Ultimate Rare printing of Dark Magician in North American print. So very, very cool. All right, next slab. What do we have? Fuzzies, get off of there. All right, what do we got? Come on, give us some more 10s. Oh my gosh, Black Rose Dragon. This is a card that I've held on to for a very, very long time. I bought it raw back in 2021, I think, maybe 2020. And I got it for a really good price. I didn't pay like crazy premiums. I was going to sell it a while ago, just like near mint raw, but I was like, this card is way too clean. Way too clean. I got to try. So let's turn it back. Pretty good centering overall. There was no problems with this card. Let's try it. 3, 2, 1. Oh, and it came back to 10 too. Oh my gosh. Oh, now I'm so torn. It is unlimited, so obviously I know it's not as crazy priced as first edition. But still, guys, that is a Black Rose Dragon Ultimate Rare PSA 10. That is insane. I might sell this just because I need a near mint raw first edition copy for my binder. And that was my intentions on this. Like, if it comes back as a 10, I'm gonna sell it because I don't need a 10 of that one. It was just a cool card. Like, I'm like, it's way too clean. I got to try because, like, why not? It's a Black Rose. Well, I do feel bad for Mark. We've hit a lot of really good 10s. I'm so bummed about his Blue Eyes, but he did really well in some of his cards. That Blue Eyes was kind of a stretch if it was going to do well or not. But I know he's probably really excited for that Injection Fairy Lily. All right, let's see what else we got. Quite a few more cards to go from my stack. Ooh, Titanial Princess of Camellias. This I got from a collection a while ago. Same thing. I've been holding on to this card for a while. It's not first ed. I'm like, this one's just way too clean. Same, same kind of story. Submit it. If it hits a 10, I'll just sell it. And it came back to Gem Mint 10. Well, there we go, guys. When I try and sell stuff and I say it's near mint plus, or like if I say it's mint, this is what I mean. This is what I mean when I sell a card as mint, and I don't play around, especially for these older cards. So that is awesome. Such a cool card. Not first edition, but again, was way too clean of a card. I've been holding on to it for a while. I'm like, we got to just try. Our 10 stack is growing. It is growing. What else do we got? Ooh, I pulled this on the channel. Ryza the Storm Monarch. Not first ed, but still a nice card. This card would be pretty big in first ed, or excuse me, in PSA 10, obviously in first edition too. Here we go, guys. I pulled this on the channel. Force of the Breaker special edition opening, and it came back to mint 9. That's a bummer. I thought this was really, really clean. I might crack this, honestly, and try and resubmit that. Like these two, maybe. The Blue Eyes, I don't know. I don't feel like I want to waste another 20 bucks on it. But I'm really shocked this didn't come back to 10, but I can't complain because I do think that like the Titanial and then obviously the Black Rose, like that's huge. That's awesome. All right, next card. What do we got? It is Queen's Knight, another unlimited Ultimate Rare. I didn't have as many mint Ultimate Rares that I was going to grade because a lot of them I just put into my binder for my collections for the master sets. But this is one that I got in the collection a while ago. Was super clean. I'm like, all right, I'm going to try it instead of just trying to sell it raw. And we got the Gem Mint 10. Another Ultimate Rare 10. Let's go. If you guys don't know, Ultimate Rares are actually really tough to grade in Gem Mint 10s. So this will also be for sale for anybody that might want it. Feel free to hit me up. Oh gosh, this is crazy. This is such a good return. We've got, so I'm guessing Roland's cards are at the end, which could be lead for a really good reveal. Another unlimited Ultimate Rare. This was another one where I'm like, all right, this card is super clean. I was going to submit it a while ago, but if like it doesn't hit the 10, then it's not really worth it. Let's see what we got. An 8? What? There's no way that this hit an 8. It's not that off center. No way. That's insane. So this is just like, it's funny because like PSA is so subjective on like how they're feeling that day. I feel like sometimes. So like all these Ultimate Rares that I sent in, I'm like, all of these cards I felt like had enough a chance to hit a 10. Like I was expecting these under like crazy lighting and all different angles. And so I was under the impression that they all deserved a 10. But it is what it is. This one actually really surprises me because I personally couldn't find anything on there. But it is what it is. Not going to complain too much. All right, this has got to be a Dark Crisis card. I think so. Just like, it's old for sure. I don't know what it is, but it's old. Oh, this is the Jump Promo Blue Eyes. This would be big to hit in a 10. This was really big. I know it has a little tiny silver white dot there. That is literally it. There's nothing else on this card. So a 9 would not surprise me, but a 10 would be huge. And it is mint 9. Yeah, that's expected just based off that little white dot there. I don't know if there are any like little other minor scratches. So this one will be for sale. Then anybody might want it. You know, super clean card minus that tiny white dot. Oh, we're getting down to it, guys. We're getting down to the end. There's got to be some Dark Crisis cards. Speaking of coming up, I'm hoping and praying that at least one of these two hit a 10. When I graded these, this came back a 9, and then the Different Dimension Dragon came back an 8. They were both 10 worthy. They were both cleaner than the Exodia Necros I submitted. Here we go. One of the last two holos that I need for Dark Crisis. And it's a Gem Mint 10. Yes! One more to go. Different Dimension Dragon. That is it. That is all I need. That is all I need to finish Dark Crisis. All holo PSA 10 set. Oh, that's insane. Hopefully, come on, guys. Is this going to be next? I think it's next. I think so. Nope, Dark Flare Knight. So I graded this because, one, obviously I love Dark Flare Knight, and it was just too clean to put into my binder. And I'm like, how cool would it be to own 2 copies of Dark Flare Knight and PSA 10? All right, Dark Flare Knight, guys. You guys know I love this card. One of my favorites. Come on, baby, give me another 10. And it is the Gem Mint 10. We are like the 10 club right now. This is insane. Oh my god, this card is so crazy. So I have 2 of them. I think I bought that one. I'm going to swap this one out with that one because like grading a card yourself and hitting a 10 is just so much more special than like actually purchasing one. So that is just insane. 5 more cards to go. 2 more to go until we go into Roland stack, and I am so excited for him. Let's see what this is. Is this our Different Dimension Dragon? What else did I send in? I can't really remember. Ooh, Shinado. So I sent this in, like I already have a PSA 10 of this. I'm like literally looking at it beside me in my display. But it was just another card that was so clean. Super clean, super well centered. Please come back to 10. Yes, and that got a 10 as well. That is awesome. This is such a cool card. I'll probably sell the other one that I have and just keep the one that I graded. So if you need one of these, let me know. This will be up for sale. I don't need 2 of them. Dark Flare Knight, different story. That's my favorite card. I have to keep that one, of course. All right, and this should be our Different Dimension Dragon. I think this was the last card I sent in. So come on, guys, give us the 10. I sent this in, and it came back in 8 before. It's a little bit OC, so I can understand why it wouldn't necessarily get a 10, but I have 10s with worse centering. So here we go. Come on, give us the 10. It got worse. It got worse. Well, I might just have to, like, buy one of these. How does this hit a 7? There were no dents, no creases. I bought this as a near mint plus raw copy from a very reputable person. I think the same person, maybe that I got that from. I don't even know. That's insane. Like, the comeback is a 7. It is what it is. You got to take your losses with obviously your big wins. Like, look at our 10 stack right now. I am not upset at all. I cannot complain one bit at all. It is what it is. I will accept it. All right, we should be going on to Roland's cards. He pulled insanity from that Magic Ruler box break. So let's see what our first card is. Hopefully it's not the Toon Blue Eyes. Okay, it's not. So we got Toon World. So beautiful card for Magic Ruler. Magic Ruler is pretty notorious for being easy to grade, which is good. So hopefully we hit all Gem Mint 10s for him. And Gem Mint 10, let's go. Oh, that is amazing. He's going to be so happy. He is going to be so happy. Roland, I'm so excited for you. So let's put that in our 10 stack. All right, let's see what our next card is. All right, this should be Giant Trunade, unless it's the Blue Eyes Toon. Nope, Giant Trunade. Okay, all right. So I know I think he pulled one other holo, but it wasn't like as well centered or something like that. Something was wrong with it, but yeah, we graded those 2 plus the Toon Blue Eyes because they were just insane. All right, Giant Trunade, and the Gem Mint 10. Oh my gosh, is he gonna go 3 for 3? 3 for 3 and hit the Blue Eyes Toon as well. So I know this is the Blue Eyes Toon because I know what we sent in. I know what we graded. So this card, guys, we pulled it on the channel. Absolutely insane. On his birthday. I didn't know it was his birthday. This was the universe just calling out to him saying, dude, we need to bless you with some good luck. So I'm going to turn it over. We pulled this raw copy. If you guys remember, it had a little tiny edge nick right up there on the top. Our guy, Al, we sent it to him, and we're like, dude, can you please fix this? He managed to fix it, and there was still that chance that it could not hit a 10, and we were hoping and praying. Well, guys, this was one of the cards I know the spoiler of, and it hit the Gem Mint 10. Roland, I'm so excited for you, bro. Like, that is just nuts. You hit 3 for 3 Magic Roller Gem Min 10s. That is insane, dude. I know he's going to be so excited. So excited. You know, congratulations to Mark. I am so bummed that you got shafted on that Blue Eyes, but you did hit some really awesome stuff in 10s. You know, I can't be mad with anything that I got. I am very blessed, of course. And then PSA just coming around and blessing us all with this Toon Blue Eyes. And then Al blessing Roland by fixing the card. So go hit up Al Yankley. Like I said, I'll put up his stuff down below in the description. You guys can check him out. Go follow him. He is an absolute legend for fixing this card. Beautiful card. This card is, I think, $1,600, $1,800 in a 10. Roland, congratulations, bro. That is insane. Absolutely insane. Absolutely insane. What an amazing PSA submission. I don't know if we're going to be able to top this one, at least for a little while. I'm always looking for minty cards to grade and just see what we can get, because you never know. Sometimes it's a gamble. I can't believe that Different Dimension Dragon, though. That one kind of makes me mad. A 7 is just like, bonk, you suck. But it is what it is, guys. Make sure you do like, a comment, and subscribe, and let me know what your favorite card was as we submitted. It could be the Toon Blue Eyes. I know there's a lot of Blue Eyes collectors out there who love that card, and that's a huge card to vote on, so I couldn't be upset if you guys picked that one. I do have to give a massive shout out to my channel members: Sargoni YT, K-Dragon, Mark Donnelly, Cody Slater, Josh Evans, Michael P. Sutton, Lazy Dane, Evan Rudolph, Allison Snell, Will Breaks TCG, Ram22, Roland Pryor, Austin and Kayla, Ghost King TCG, Capiba, Derek Williams, King Louie, Toe and Fo Show, Battle Phase, and Opening Act. Thank you all so much for supporting the channel. I do hope you have a nice day. Hope you have a nice night. I will see you guys in the next one. This is CardBreaker. I'm out.